Hey there, everyone. Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into some groundbreaking medical research around heart health. We're talking about a new experimental drug called Lepodisiran, developed by researchers over at the Cleveland Clinic. This is a game changer for those of us worried about lipoprotein A, or LPA, as the cool kids say. LPA is this unique type of cholesterol that, as it turns out, is genetically determined. Imagine having a family heirloom that you didn't choose. It affects about 20 to 25% of the population globally, which is around 64 million people in the US alone. Can you imagine that?
Wow, that's a huge number. So it's like, 1 out of every 4 people is dealing with this. I had no idea cholesterol could be inherited like that. Does that mean if your parents had it, you probably will too?
Exactly. It's like if your family has a history of collecting spoons, you're likely to join the spoon club without even wanting to, right? Unlike our usual villain, LDL cholesterol, which can be drastically lowered through lifestyle changes and medications, LPA isn't something we can usually manage that way. It's almost like trying to tell a cat to bark. Just not gonna happen.
Right. So, what can people do about it? Just sit there and hope for the best? Laughs.
Haha, well, that's where lepodisiran comes into play. In a clinical trial, they injected 320 participants with this drug, and after just 6 months, they observed nearly a 100% reduction in LPA levels. That's like going from carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks to feeling as light as a feather in just half a year.
Whoa, that's incredible. So how did they manage that? Was it all just magic, or is there some cool science behind it?
Great question. It's all about how the drug targets and reduces LPA production in the liver. You see, while LPA is primarily inherited, lepodisiran acts like a targeted sniper, taking out the problem at its source. But I gotta say, it's not all rainbows and butterflies.
Oh. What do you mean? There are side effects? Laughs.
Well, in the trial, they did report some mild reactions at the injection site, like a sore arm, but nothing serious. However, there's concern because the trial didn't include a lot of Black participants who tend to have higher LPA levels, and they only assessed 2 doses, so the long-term effects of this treatment? Still a bit of an open question.
That's definitely concerning. But if it works so well, shouldn't everyone just get tested for LPA?
Yes, exactly. The European Society of Cardiology and the National Lipid Association are on board with that. They recommend that every adult have their LPA levels checked at least once. It's like getting your car's oil changed. Not that exciting, but super important for keeping it running smoothly.
Haha, that's such a good analogy. So, if this lepodisiran becomes widely available, it could potentially save a lot of lives, right? Laughs.
Absolutely. If proven effective in long-term studies, this could shift how we view heart health and prevention strategies. It's not just about living with inherited risks anymore. It's like we're stepping into a new era of cardiology.
Wow, that's so empowering. It's amazing to think a simple injection could change the course of so many lives. I can totally see how that could be the future of medicine.
Definitely. And it shows that science can be like that superhero we didn't know we needed, coming in to rescue us from our genetic quirks.
Haha, that's so true. It's like having a superpower in our pocket.